So let's get started with writing a blog post or an article, whatever you want to call it. And this article should be about the history of the iPhone from its first presentation until the year 2021. Due to the cutoff date of ChatGPT, we talked about this already in the course. Now for this specific project and also for other topics covered in this module, we'll follow this approach. We'll first use a simplified approach. So we will use a very simple prompt and see what the output looks like. Afterwards, we'll dive a bit deeper and create a more structured, a more complex prompt. This prompt will follow some of the concepts we learned in the prompt engineering module, but more importantly, we'll add more constraints and give ChatGPT more context to derive a more special, a more tailor-made output. So this is our first goal. Let's see how we can write this article now in a simplified way. So I'll now simply add this prompt to my message box. This prompt is very generic. As said, it's a simplified approach, but let's see what ChatGPT makes out of it. So now we got this article and it is very long, but actually it's just a simple summary of kind of boring key facts of the iPhone development. This reads more like a fact summary than an engaging article people would really read, and also not like an article that would be really catch the attention of our audience. Therefore, using ChatGPT like this is okay, but actually we can do better. We'll now derive a more structured, a more complex prompt step by step. To do so, one of the most important things is adding constraints. Besides the topic of the article, ChatGPT needs more information to write a really tailor-made article here. Some of the constraints that should be considered are the target audience. So who is our audience that should read this article? Is it everybody? Is it young people? Is it older people? Tech-related people? So we should make this clear first, because this will also change the way ChatGPT writes the article and also the content that is covered in the article. For example, tech-related people want to know more about the facts about the iPhone. Less tech-related people might just want to know how the looks changed, for example. We should also think about topic-related keywords. This is related to the SEO, so to the search engine optimization. If we optimize our article in this area and add many relevant keywords in here, then chances are higher that our article will be found on Google as it distinguishes from the existing articles. We should also consider significant iPhone improvements, maybe an amazing new camera, great new displays, new processors to make the whole experience a lot faster. So things like that should also be highlighted in our article to make it easy for the reader to quickly see where the main events happened. As we saw, we have a very long article, so we might want to have a more refined article that is a lot shorter and still contains all the key facts. And finally, we can also ask ChatGPT to add images. We know that ChatGPT can't add images at the point of time when recording this course at least, but we can ask ChatGPT to add image descriptions to areas where these would help to make the article even more exciting, even more engaging. So these are just some of the ideas that we can have when writing such an article. Let's now see how we can implement these topics.